Hi guys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Allotment Update or Allotment Diary 2016. Here we are. Guys, we are nearly there, nearly 300. We are so close to 300. Let's please do share. We've got loads of new things coming up in the new year, this new year, yeah, lots going on. So let's see if we can get to that big 300. And we're nearly round to my 1 year point. Thinking about throwing a big party down here for my 1 year point, so we'll see what happens there. So shall we go and have a look? Should we go through the gate and have a look, see what's happening? Come on, let's all do it. So here we are, welcome to plot 94. Just give you a quick look around the plot, see how things are progressing. Of course we're still in the winter months, so not a lot's been going on. Everything's doing what it should do in winter. Dying back, ready for the new growth, so we'll be cutting this out. Water butt's nice and full now. My brother keeps coming down and helping me with my electrics, and he drains my tank because he forgets that water butt is on a pump, and when he does the electrics he turns the switch on and leaves it running, bless him. So no, it's all nice and full because here on the sunny Isle of Wight we've had lots of rain, which has been really helpful for that. So hopefully we're going to have an irrigation system running off of that. I had a few issues with some of the fittings being pressurized and there wasn't enough pressure, so what I've done hopefully is taken the pressure bit out of the adapters, and hopefully that's going to help me. So bit tidier in here, bit tidier. Probably can't see a lot because it's getting a bit dark now, and my batteries are running down. I've been having trouble with my solar panel, and yeah, I bought myself a new controller. The controller wasn't recognizing the panel, wasn't charging the batteries. I was running it like that. They kept stalling me and saying, oh no, you must try this, you must try this, you must try this. None of it worked because the panel was faulty. Bought a new one, boom, it's all good, but not a lot of sun, so yeah, not a lot is charging at the moment, but it's trickling. So let's see what's happening on the plot. Plum tree still getting ready for a big cutback. You can see that is so thick, I could definitely not throw my hat through that plum tree, and I believe that's the saying, if you can throw your hat through a tree then there's enough air and circulation getting in there. So we'll try that a bit later on in the year, but apparently I can't cut it back until the fruit is set. So yeah, we're going to wait then, we're going to wait. So here's my picnic table. I've used it a couple of times. It's okay, it looks really low to the floor, but once you sit on it it's actually all right. That was of course all made out of reclaimed wood, pallets. Yeah, all pallets actually, that's all pallets. I managed to get hold of some really good pallets and that thick wood there you can see, and just built myself this, so when the family comes down now they've got somewhere proper to sit. Waiting for some dry weather, give it a good coating of orange, love me orange, we'll give it a good coating of that, and yeah, that would be all good. So got a new project on the move, on the go. Yeah, that's part of my new project. As you can probably the bench has gone from here. There we go, the bench has gone. Don't know if anyone saw that, spot it, the bench has gone. Also the pallets have gone from here. Now there's no pallets no more, but a trough, another raised bed, and just took out the wood chip that was on the floor there, and as you can see we've got another raised bed. So now it's looking really good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 raised beds at this end, looking good. Then we got the raised beds that we always had, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'll make that 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and of course the asparagus. 19 beds, and that's excluding of course the greenhouses and things. So let's have a look around the plot then. Things are stationary in here now. It's becoming a bit of a workshop. I've been making some more troughs. Been using to raise the beds. I don't know if you noticed that either, but we put some collars on the beds now. So yeah, that's my shed, and it's the back of my shed, and the greenhouse just sits on there. This was completely free. I remember the story. Gentleman put it up for sale for £1 with all the glass and the metal work, and when I got there he said no, I don't want £1. He said I just couldn't figure out how to put it on for free. So yeah, so we got it for free, moved it down, and there she is. Fantastic. So that's the greenhouse, and of course got the raised beds in there. Boom, lovely. Garlic in here, still doing well. Getting a bit yellow in that. I've put some potash on there now. Somebody said to me potash is really good, so I'll put some potash on there. So that's my purple Wight. As I live on the Isle of Wight, I thought I'd try some of the Isle of Wight garlic. Of course here we've got the onions, doing really well. So we've got Sensu yellow, and then we've got some Shakespeare, and we've got some red winter. My rhubarb's kicking in. I've put the manure on here. We've also raised the bed slightly, so we've got another collar on the bed now, so made it a bit taller. So I'll be able to bury those roots in there. You know, bury that big bit of root, and that'll be all nice. So I've got another bag of compost to go on there. We've put a collar on this one to make this a bit deeper, so we can get those berry bushes in there a bit better, rather than all leaning and stuff. It's all leaning over. So it's all looking good. My little gala apple tree there, trying to grow as much as it can. Another collar's gone onto this one. Put a collar on. This is my raspberries. These are the late fruiting, so I need to cut those out. That's my late fruiting ones. Also got to find a way of putting a wire across to keep those, you know, more straight, because when they get fruit on, they sort of branch over and they bend down, and, you know. So yeah, I need to find a way of putting a pole either end of this. So open to suggestions, guys. Do I put it inside so that when you put the wire across, it's pulling, you know, it's pulling towards itself, and then therefore resting on the wood? Or do I put it this side, where it would be pulling sort of off the wood? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Okay, so we've got there. These are summer raspberries, I believe, so that means the canes that are there now are the canes that are going to give me fruit. And look at that for growth, can't believe it, doing really well. Got some growth on there, some growth down the bottom, so I'm happy with those. They were just given to me, and I did leave them a bit long in a water butt, actually, just sort of left there, but they're doing well. This is a plum black amber. I got this rogue plant, yeah, I'm hoping this is part of the plum, but it just seems weird that it's rogue off of there. It's grown out of there, but is it going to be rogue? I don't know. I don't know what the rootstocks are. You know, it could be anything. So these are more onions. So these look like the winter reds in there. They're doing really well. Let's have a quick peek. Some more potash on it. Yeah, they've got some green. Doing well. And then here would be the Sensu yellow. Fantastic. So yeah, quick look round. Nothing in that one yet. I have done a lot of weeding. You can probably tell my troughs are, you know, sort of weedless. This one has something covering it, so now it's uncovered. It's got some weeds. Need to sort that out. And this is one of our new troughs that have gone in. And there's the bench. It seems to have had an accident. It's all over the place. But that's my homemade bench. Our first attempt of making a bench out of pallet wood. I don't really want to get rid of it because, you know, it's sort of something I made, and it's not brilliant, but it can still sit on it. So I'm thinking of putting it at the other end of the allotment over there. So when I'm down that end, I can have a sit down if I need to. Alright, so brilliant. Little greenhouse is doing well. We're doing very well actually for the weeds. Everything seems to grow. I have spotted keen eyes that we have spotted. Yes, I do have some radishes down there. So yeah, I did put a thing of radish in just to see what happened. They're in October and they're sort of still going, so I thought I'd leave them, see if they swell. The rest of it is weeds, so I really do need to just get in there. I know they're starting to flower, which means seeds will probably start to create, and then I'm going to be in trouble because there'll be millions of them. So I will do that. I promise. I'm back up here tomorrow. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give that be all sorted. So yeah, I'm quite surprised actually that everything I've built is actually staying up. Let's touch some wood on that. Everything's staying up. So the rest of my mini orchard. Again, we've got pears, we've got apples, and we've got another plum there somewhere. So yeah, I'm not expecting anything for a couple of years on that. Just some nice growth would be good. Still got the bit of a tip area here, which we're slowly working through this bank of soil. Once the sort of rain stops and gives us a couple of dry days, I'm going to try and churn that lot up. I thought if I try and fork it over, loosen the soil up, sort out the weeds, have a good bonfire, and then hopefully give me some nice topsoil there to be playing with, because I'm starting to get things in place underneath the soil. But pathways coming along, so we're coming along down here. Never used to be like this. If you look back on some of my videos, you'll see this is all soil, it's all mud. But since putting the chippings down, this squelchiness has gone, and it's you know, we can now walk on it, where before we were slipping on it and it was all nasty and it's getting very, very wet. As you can see here, look, you can hear that, it's horrible. So yeah, so we're going to have a revamp of this area. Come up with the idea that I could possibly cut these pallets and then get that flush with the edge of the shed, and then I'll be able to put proper pallets in the bigger pallets and make some staging and that to put my water butts on, or I might even move them. Not sure yet, because my compost bins don't seem to be working too well. There are more weeds than compost, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stick with it. Got some soil in there as well. Look, I had to shift some soil. So yeah, maybe I'll stick with it. We'll wait and see. But all made by me though. I'm just so proud of myself. And this was my toilet, which is now my woodshed. I'm a bit like my dad. I never throw anything away unless I have to. And he always said to me to try, you know, you never know when you might need a bit of wood. So I've got some wood there, and I have slowly been using it on the raised beds and things. So yeah, the old man had some wiseness about him, and so he was a very wise man. So leeks, I've got leeks in here, in this this bath. I did just throw some wood chippings on there because it was absolutely saturated with water, but now the wood chippings have just soaked that water up, so hoping for good things there. Got these leeks. I'm going to have a look at these leeks. I think these are all going to come out and go in a leek soup. We should do a nice leek soup with those if they're okay and haven't got those little wiggly worms. A lot of people are saying that their leeks have got worms in the bottom of them, so, or in them or something. So yeah, we'll have a look. They don't look too bad, do they? So they need to come out anyway because I've got potatoes going to go in there eventually. This is my swimming pool. Need to get in there and do some drilling, get that water out of there. And then we've got another bath here, and this one's going to be sorted as well. This one coming along, and then of course that was where my comfrey was, but I'm going to dig that actually out because there's so much comfrey around here that I don't actually need to be growing my own. So I'm going to dig that out and I'm going to put spuds in there. It should do well this year. So let's keep going. So pretty much, oh, there's one of my baths. It had a rat in it. What a story that was. I had a rat, a dead rat in my bath, and I thought, I came down sort of the next couple of days and I thought, oh, it's gone, something's come and ate it. Then it filled up with water, and then I was moving it the other day and bizarrely it was still there, but it had gone to soup and it stunk, absolutely stunk. So that wasn't so good. So what do we got down here then? Well, this is my little experiment. One of the guys on this plot called Roger built a wall from his weeds and bits of soil and things and grass, and he was making this wall. So I thought, well, what about, and then at the end of it he grew pumpkin and you know, courgettes and things like that on it, and did really, really well. So I thought, if I do the baths and fill them with the stuff, and then I can grow my courgettes and stuff in that. So I'm really hoping that's what's going to happen. So, you know, we're putting the old stuff from home in there. This is froze out, so that's all going in there. And then we'll put soil over the, do it like the soil, and then more of that and soil and cardboard and things. So hopefully that will work. I've got another bath here, waiting to be drilled, get some holes in it. So yeah, all coming along. And then of course we got the Back to Eden garden. Oh, I've got some logs on us. Reminds me, I must do those logs. Try and sort this area out because this is my Back to Eden. I've got the fence up now, just a little hole there to sort out with a bit of wood, but she's looking good. So this little area here, that's not going to stay there, by the way, that's waiting to be moved. But this is my Back to Eden project with the wood chippings. And I'm really excited about it because we're going to do hopefully a new program, which is I need a name for it. Still looking for a name for it. I thought of something like Eden versus traditional, because the idea is that we're going to do wood chip growth against the normal soil growth. So yeah, so that was an idea. So we'll wait and see what happens there with that. So really, this sort of side is there's still projects still to be done. I haven't done bad, I think, because I think it was end of February, near the end of February, that I got this plot. So really, having all this up and running, I think in that amount of time has been absolutely phenomenal. Really been fantastic. So I just really want to get all that sorted because I've got 2 polytunnels to go up in there once that soil's done and all the wood's chopped up and that. So still quite a lot of work to do, but I did come down and just do a couple of hours here and there when I can. And of course this is the area. I don't think we're going to get to it this year. I think we're looking 217 to sort that lot out there. But there are some really good plants in there. We've got this kiwi plant here. This is a kiwi, caused a lot of controversy on the plot, but yeah, we did find out there was a kiwi, so I'm really excited about that. I want to see what that does. And then of course we've got hawthorn. You can't see it, but we've got hawthorn up there, and we've got elderflower, and that's all in my plot. So yeah, once we cut back these brambles and do whatever we've got to do, that I think that's 217. So the netted greenhouse, which is going to have the glass taken out the door and some biggish netting put on there so that the bumblebee bees can get in and flies and things, but not the birdie birds. Don't want the birds in here. So these, yeah, these are my blueberries. So we've got blueberries there. Fantastic. 3 different types. Hopefully we'll get at least a spoonful of blueberries, so that'll be really good. And then this one is my we think it's gooseberry. It could be a currant, so it's going to be a surprise this year, because this year there's not going to be any weeds growing around it to hide what it was. Because last year, you wouldn't believe it, but the weeds were right up over the top of this thing. Stinger nettles coming up, you know, almost shoulder high. It was incredible. And look back on the videos, have a look. It's a fascinating watch, it really is. So yeah, I've got paper in here. Topsoil needs to come in here with a few composty grow bags as well, and then that's going to be set to go because I've got some gooseberries from home I want to get in there. And then over here we've got the strange currants. I thought, why not grow some strange currants? So I ordered these little strange things. There we are. So yeah, looking good. And then of course we've got this one here. Can you see that? Just about. We're getting a bit of rain coming through now. So yeah, there we are. So I hope you're not finding these too boring now. I am doing things. Oh, something's dug a big hole in there. That's quite interesting. I'm doing things on the plot. You know, it's coming along, isn't it? I've got paw prints there. Look, what do you reckon? Badger? Fox? Ooh. Something's coming through, looking for the nibbly nibblies. Didn't find anything in there though, just soil as they're eating the worms. Ugh. So yeah, things are coming along. I do try to get more and more done for these videos, so that, you know, well, for myself as well, of course, but also so you guys, you're not so bored. Alright, so I'm going to pass you back over to Big Guy, and he'll finish off, I expect, with something funny. I don't know. So hilarious, he obviously thinks I'm a comedian or something. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like I say, do subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, tar very much, and that's fantastic. And share around, tell everyone you know. You know, that'd be great as well if you could do that. So the rain's coming down on the sunny Isle of Wight. I'm going to sign off for this week. All right, see you next week. All right, bye everyone.